Welcome back, Truth Seeker. R.I.P. to Australian model Lucy Markovic. She was announced dead yesterday, Thursday, April 10th, 2025, from a rare brain disorder. And of course, that number 27 stands out. It's infamous in the world of music. Of course, there's the 27 Club. I wrote a book about that back in 2017. You might want to look into that. Again, if you're new here, look into the practice of coding numbers into words, which comes from Kabbalah, which the term the cabal is based in. And when you understand the cabal is a real thing that controls media, entertainment, governments, etc., and you realize this same cabal's had popular recording artists like the Police do songs like Murder by Numbers, where killing's the sport of the elite, and it's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. It all starts to make a lot of sense. Also, look up the song Gematria, the Killing Name by Slipknot. Gematria, again, is the practice of coding numbers into words. They made a song about this killing code. With regards to English, there are 4 base ciphers of the language: the alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and both orders with numerology applied. You can see that her name equates to 54 and 72. Just like Jesuit order. Again, if you're new here, the Jesuits gave us the calendar, the language as we know it. They're the ones that stand behind these rituals. They run these powerful designer companies, which she modeled for. And keep in mind, she modeled for Versace. And on the same day this news broke, Prada bought Versace. Again, these Italian companies, like where the Jesuits operate out of, where their headquarters is the Church of the Jesuit, Building 54. Again, if you're not familiar with the Jesuits, they're the military order of the Catholic Church. Their logo is the sun. Sun equals 54. The sun moves 1 degree on the astrological wheel every 72 years. These are rituals in time. And if you look up the season that she was a member of, season 9, the word sun, the small way, is also 9. That season ended on July 2nd, 7-2. Like her name equates to 72, like Jesuit order. But moving on, the name of the show she participated in was Australia's Next Top Model, which equates to 86. Fateful number. Blood sacrifice, 86, like human sacrifice. 86 means to get rid of. Jesuits, the plural, equals 86. They're saying she died from an arteriovenous malformation, and I might have said that incorrectly, but obviously it has to do with the word artery in the brain. Her cause of death equates to 121, also like blood sacrifice. And the season that she was a member of began April 30th. That was the Church of Satan's 49th birthday. We'll come back to that. And it ended July 2nd, the same year, 2015. So we're coming up on the 10th anniversary of its start. She died, at least her death was announced April 10th, 20 days before the anniversary. If you're new here, in the same cipher, considered the most pure cipher, the alphabetic order with numerology, that's the dark blue cipher. Death, time, cross, seasons, they all equate to 20. Of course, the cross is associated with death. Again, it's the church whose calendar we're on. It's the church whose language English really is. If you've never seen my work on the Church of Satan and the death of Anton LaVey, it's got the Jesuit fingerprints all over it. And they do a lot of rituals with the anniversary of the Church of Satan. For example, Donald Trump runs on Mega, which is the highest degree of the Church of Satan. The 45th birthday of the Church of Satan, April 30th, 2011, that was the day Obama had the White House Correspondents' Dinner with Trump in attendance, where he joked, supposedly it was a joke, that Trump would become the 45th president of the United States. This was 4 years later, April 30th, 2015, that her season began, which was the 49th birthday of the Church of Satan. And as you can see, model, when you run it forwards, is 49. When you run it in reverse, is 86. Again, the 4 base ciphers of the language, the alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and both orders with numerology applied. These patterns are very redundant. Once you learn this knowledge, you see how often the same things happen. And by the way, on the same day, again, she modeled for Versace. Prada bought Versace for $1.38 billion. Remember, the Jesuits were born in Paris, France, fashion town. On August 15th in the year 1534, August 15th on the modern calendar leaves 138 days left in the year, 1.38 billion. Again, her name equates with Jesuit order. All of these things are rituals in time. So RIP to the young woman, and it's another reminder that show business is deadly business. And also about the Church of Satan thing, there's a relationship with Satan, Lucifer, and Lucy's a common shortened name for Lucifer. So consider that as well. RIP to Lucy Markovic. Till next time, Truth Seeker.